Hello, YouTube. How y'all doing? Yes, I'm late going live, but I'm here. That's what's important. I'm here, and that's what matters. Yes, I am super duper late. I had a lot to do today. I'm working on different projects, and I'm working on a magazine by myself. So, y'all see how beautiful my magazine is. So, it takes time. I got a lot I'm doing. I have my fall issue that's coming out, and I have amazing R&B singer that's going to be on the cover of my fall issue. She is beautiful, exceptionally beautiful. So I'm working on a lot right now. So I'm running behind. Thank you all for coming to my live. I am Queen Lillie. Welcome to my live. Who are we covering? Donald J. Trump. Life under Trump. That's who we're talking about. He is a man of the hour, and you know he loves attention. So we're going to give Donald Trump all the attention he wants, all he needs. I got him, okay? Y'all come on here. I'll give y'all what y'all want. I give you what you need. Satisfaction guarantee. You here with me. Hey, come on in, come on in, come on in. We got a lot to talk about. You all are welcome. You are loved. Hello, King LaSwan. Hi, again, I am Queen Lillie. Welcome to my live. Hit that like button as you come in. Yes, if you'd like to donate to my channel, you can send me super chats and super stickers. In my description is my Venmo and my PayPal link. So if you want to support me in that way, you have Venmo or PayPal. You can send me a special gift, a donation in that form as well. Also, I have memberships. I have the Rubies membership, which is $4.99. And I have the Diamonds membership, which is $9.99. Get your membership. There's things in the memberships that regular subscribers do not get, but you get to have those things, okay? Hit that like button. Come on, hit the like button for me. What are we talking about today? Donald Trump. We're going to even discuss a little Putin over there. Just a dab of Putin in there, okay? Alligator Alcatraz will be shut down by the judge's orders. We will compare Newsom to Trump. There's really no comparison. Also, Taco Face, he's getting embarrassed real bad right now, y'all, because we got a good big win I'm going to talk about. We got a win that I'm going to discuss with y'all. Yes. Let me know you can hear me, Lil Swan. Let me know, baby. Governor Newsom doing his thing. He warned Texas. They didn't want to listen. So if they're going to get what they get, and it is what it is. Hello, beautiful people. How are you? I see you coming in. Hit that like button for me. Come on, kings and queens. Hit the like button. Hello, King Edward Thornton. How you doing, King? We got a lot to talk about because Government Newsom is doing amazing things, big things that we're not used to government standing up doing, but he's making it happen. He's making everybody smile. When I tell you he makes me smile, yeah. Hit the like button. Come on. I see you coming in, come out the bushes. Hit the like button for me. Come on. Stop playing in my face. I love you, and I love you real bad. We go together real bad. Y'all know it. So why would you play with Queen Lillie? Don't make her crown slide to the side. Let me keep my crown straight so I can give you what you want. I give you what you need, baby. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We got a win today. A win is a win is a win is a win. What I'm talking about, hold up, wait a minute.
Major news, a federal judge just delivered a massive blow to the Trump administration and Florida relating to the migrant concentration camp nicknamed Alligator Alcatraz. Judge Kathleen Williams sided with a Native American tribe and environmental activists and issued a preliminary injunction that bars the state and federal government from bringing in any new detainees to the facility and orders parts of the site dismantled as current detainees are moved out. The order blocks further construction, fencing, or lighting at the camp, and within 60 days, requires the removal of industrial floodlights, temporary fencing, generators, sewage equipment, and other utilities that were installed to turn the site into a detention hub. The ruling cites violations of federal environmental law and forces
a win is a win.
Trump's administration to unwind large parts of the project. For now, the existing dormitories can remain only to prevent deterioration, but Alligator Alcatraz, as we've come to know it, is effectively being shut down, and they have 60 days to do so. Major development here. Expect appeals and the legal process to play out, but this is a massive defeat for the Trump administration.
Massive defeat, y'all. A win is a win.
So make sure you're following along and add the Midas Touch podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Now, major news: a federal judge just delivered a
federal judge ordered that Alligator Alcatraz be shut down. We're gonna see what stunt Donnie is gonna pull now. Donnie, the queen, wants to see what stunt you're going to pull, okay? But before you pull that stunt, you need to visit a restaurant and wash up good, really good. Put on your diaper rash cream, okay? Y'all, a win is a win, no matter what. That's a win for us Americans. That's a win for black and brown people, because that's who are being locked in Alligator Alcatraz. They will have to be removed within 60 days. Some of them already being removed right now. Hello, King Allen. How you doing, baby? Hello, Queen Janet. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Queen? Hello, everybody. Hit that like button for me. Come on, hit the like button for your queen. You are my kings and queens. I love you all. So we're going to move along, and we're going to hit a comparison of Newsom to Trump, because Trump is a zero when it comes to government. Newsom, no.
6'3", shorter, 176 pounds, heavier, 57, older, healthy, paler, beautiful, stupider, manly, goofier, huge, tinier, miserable, happier. Any question? 6'3", shorter, 176 pounds.
So you see that government Newsom is 6'3". Donald Trump loves to claim that he is 6'3", but we see the difference. And I'm going to show you again. Who is 6'3"? Government Newsom. Donald Trump claims he is 6'3". Watch out now.
6'3", shorter, 176 pounds, heavier, 57.
But Donald Trump claims he's that size, the exact size. Donnie, you are delusional. Come out of delusionalville, okay? Come to reality. You're a big fat pig.
All right, I just want to show you guys something you probably haven't seen. You remember how Vladimir Putin came to Anchorage, Alaska to meet with Donald Trump the other day? Well, this is a picture taken before Putin and Trump went behind closed doors.
Look carefully.
To speak. Taking a good look at it, right? See the smile on Trump's face? This is after they met behind closed doors. Look at the stark contrast and how happy Putin is and how stupefied
Putin is
Trump
gleaming
looks
while Trump is miserable.
And after. Before. After. Before. After.
Trump looks so
And
defeated.
shout out to the ladies at I've Had It on YouTube for finding this contrast. Like they said, whatever
Subscribe to
happened
I Had It
closed doors
on
between the two of
YouTube.
them, Trump was clearly steamrolled. Look how happy Putin is with himself. This isn't even to mention that as soon as Putin landed in Anchorage, Alaska, Trump's troops bent over and rolled the red carpet out for him. I don't know how else to say it, but this is weakness personified as
Yes,
strength.
personified
This
weakness.
is how he wants us to see him, but this is a perfect example
Who he really
of
is.
who he really is. All right, I just want to show you guys something you probably...
See, the thing is, he come to this prognosis of who Donald Trump is. We already know who Donnie is. He's a big fat Michelin blimp. He's a big boy that wears a diaper. Low self-esteem, but because he has such low self-esteem, he's a bully and he lies about what he looks like. We know what you look like, Donnie. And it's not pleasant. Your wife don't even want you touching her. But lately, y'all been pretending for the ops. You've been pretending. And I think she's making a good bit of that cheddar to pretend for you, Donnie. You owe her reparations, honey. So let's look at all handsome government Newsom, because, you know, California has special elections November the 4th. Yeah, hold on.
Your eyes to what is going on in the United States of America in 2020.
Hit the like button, please.
That's what this is about. We're responding what occurred in Texas We're neutralizing what occurred, and we're giving the American people a fair chance. Because when all things are equal, when we're all playing by the same set of rules, there's no question that the Republican Party will be the minority party in the House of Representatives next year. Open your eyes to what is going on in the United States of America in 2025. That's what this is about. We're responding what occurred in Texas. We're neutralizing what occurred, and we're giving the American people a fair chance.
Government Newsom believes in a fair chance. Donnie doesn't believe in a fair chance. Donnie believes in just take it. I'm just like my ancestors. Just take whatever you want. My ancestors, they came on, just took a whole land. Just take what you want. Steal the 5 seats from the black and brown people. Oh, the black and brown people don't matter. That's what Donnie think and feel, in my opinion. And I stand on that. I would say it to his little bitty fat hand face. So, our girl, Nicole Collier, is out. So on Twitter, this is what she has to say. I'm going to show you. Then I am going to read it to you, okay? So this is Nicole Collier. She's out of the being held up hostage by the mediocre white men in Texas, by the wheelchair thugs. She's no longer in hostage. So I'm going to tell you what she said about handsome government Newsom. She said, wishing my fellow disruptor, this is what she said, wishing my fellow disruptor and friend government Gavin Newsom luck as a California debates the one big beautiful map. He's making it happen in California. He's fighting for the American people, and we must support government Newsom. Oh, he's handsome. Donnie, you can't compete. Nor could you compete with President Barack Obama, another handsome man. Donnie would never be handsome. He's been ugly all his life. More government Newsom. He signed a map off against Texas for California. So what is government Newsom doing right here? California moves forward with special election. Government Newsom says, I just signed the Election Rigging Response Act to put Proposition 50 up for a vote on November the 4th. The people of California will have the power to push back against Texas and other states that obey Donald Trump demand to rig the next election. Because we all know, because he said it out of his own mouth, the fat pig said out of his own mouth that the election was rigged. So government Newsom planned on stopping Donald Trump from rigging another election. That is what's happening on our watch. So, more about handsome government Newsom. Take a listen during this live. You will hear this again and again throughout the live, so don't get offended and don't panic. I'm taking care of you. I give you what you want. I give you what you need. Satisfaction guarantee. It comes from me. Uh-oh, it's on mute. Hold on, babies. Hold on, my love.
I'm sorry. I know some people's sensibilities. I respect and appreciate that. But right now, with all due respect, we're walking down a damn different path. We're fighting fire with fire. I'm going to punch these sons of bitches in the mouth. I'm sorry. I know some people's sensibilities. I respect and appreciate that. But right now, with all due respect, we're walking down a damn different path. We're fighting fire with fire. I'm going to punch these sons of bitches in the mouth. I'm sorry.
When I tell you I love you, he opened up a can of whip ass. And Donnie don't know how to do that. See, Donnie's all mouth. That's what bullies are. Donald Trump is mouth. Mouth. With no action. But he a con artist. But Newsom, I think he got him by his little bitty balls where that mushroom is. You know, Stormy Daniels said Trump thing is like a mushroom. That little ping. Well, he got him by his balls. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let my people go. We are in this MFer. Yeah. I was going to say more that I wrote down. But let's say just a hey, 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 and a ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas. Let me show you what I'm talking about, okay?
The devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got
Pay attention. Listen carefully.
Trump supporters are dumb as shit. These motherfuckers think that Jesus is Republican. Grab me a bucket, man, I think I just threw up again. Giving tax cuts to the rich, taking lunch away from these kids while poor people are suffering. Woo, clock it.
Clock it, baby.
Christians need to stop it. Every lesson, every word that Jesus spoke, you mock it. Y'all went from lovers to haters, patriotism to traitors. Jesus said, love thy neighbor. Y'all said, fuck them, feed them all to alligators. Dumb. Tom, you think Jesus would have had an Alligator Alcatraz t-shirt on? You're Canadian, by the way. Trump supporters are dumb as shit. These motherfuckers think that Jesus is Republican. Cash money, fake kids, gold cross necklace. Whoops, there go the Epstein files. GOP, the guardians of the pedophiles.
They go to Epstein files. Look, we getting the Epstein files Friday, y'all. And they better not be playing in our faces because we ain't putting up with it no more. We too pretty and handsome for them to be keep playing in our face. Donnie don't know what handsome is, but Newsom and Barack Obama and even President Joe Biden know what handsome is. Because President Joe Biden takes care of his body. He does. Did y'all like that rap? I absolutely love that rap. Put it in the chat if you love the rap. Come on now. Did you like the rap? Did you like the rap? Did you like the rap? Woo! Okay. Y'all ready? So we're going to give you a little bit more government Newsom because he gives us what he wants. He gives us what we need. Satisfaction guarantee. And I'm giving it to you.
Right now, with all due respect, we're walking down a damn different path. We're fighting fire with fire, and we're going to punch these sons of bitches in the mouth. These guys aren't screwing around, folks. They want to roll back all the progress the last half century. I mean it. They do. What more evidence do you need? Voting rights, civil rights, LGBTQ rights, women's rights. This is rights regression. They want to turn back the clock. They want to put America in reverse. This is radical rigging of a midterm election. Radical rigging of an election. Destroying, vandalizing this democracy. So I'm sorry. I know some people's sensibilities. I respect and appreciate that. But right now, with all due respect, we're walking down a damn different path. We're fighting fire.
We're fighting fire with fire. Y'all better comprehend what this king is saying. We fighting fire with fire, honey. He just is, he's not President Barack Obama, but he's getting there. We're fighting fire with fire. Because you know President Barack Obama has that suave. That king got it going on. He got an intelligent wife. So does Newsom. Government Newsom wife. Donald Trump and Melania Trump. But two dummies. Just two dummies. She lied about graduating from universities. Never. Has she ever? She's a compulsive liar like her husband. She look like she smells a little bit too. She look like she doesn't bathe every day. Her hair be looking unkempt. And she missing Botox appointments. Girl, go, because you need it. She need it. Yeah. California.
We have some breaking news minutes
No
ago.
doubt
The
about
California
it.
State Assembly has passed a bill that would put Governor Newsom's new congressional maps on the ballot for California voters to decide on November 4th. This is significant news. This bill will ensure that voters will have a choice to redistrict California to eliminate up to 5 Republican-held seats. The bill now heads to the California Senate, where it's expected to pass easily. It will then head to Governor Newsom's desk. He will sign it, and set your calendars. November 4th is the big day. That will be the day California voters decide whether or not to conduct a mid-decade redistricting cycle, which would be a historic, significant event in response to Texas Republicans completely gerrymandering the state and eliminating 5 Democratic-held seats, which is about to happen. So spread the word. Major news out of California. I'll do a full breakdown of what this means on my Substack, linked in bio. Subscribe for free. Follow along for all the news you need to know about. We have some breaking news.
Subscribe to Aaron Partners on YouTube. Also, go to his Instagram, give him a follow, subscribe to whatever he has going on Instagram. Go to TikTok. He's on TikTok, top notch. You're going to thank me later, trust me. Everything I show you is fair use, great for educational purpose and research and entertainment. But what are we doing? Research, everybody. So we're going to go on back over to our girl, Nicole Collier. A little bit of Martin, what is his name? Roland Martin. So let's see what's going on with this, okay? Follow his YouTube as well.
Texas to be 61% people of color. And they literally want a congressional delegation that is more than 70% white is crazy. But I keep saying you can't have 61% people of color in Texas, but 61% of the voters are white. Black people and Latinos are going to have to turn out in massive numbers.
Yes, we are.
In the next election to change what's happening in Texas. Otherwise, they're going to keep doing whatever the hell they want to do.
Roland, you ain't lying. That's the truth. 100%. Absolutely the truth.
So, do they at least, do you get to bring in food? What the hell? Do they control everything, or is this like a hostage negotiation where you got to negotiate stuff?
I actually did negotiate something.
Before they released Nicole, Representative Nicole Collier.
I eat and I have water. In fact, what I negotiated was being able to go to my office and back as long as I'm escorted with the sergeant or in DPS. But the hosts have been very gracious. The only thing I don't have is a shower, so I'm still in the same boat. Or bed. Oh, yeah, no bed. Yeah. But my chair is working.
Okay. You know me, I'm like...
This is how she had to sleep for 2 nights.
But, oh, well...
Oh, I look.
Held hostage by the MAGA Republicans.
One of your colleagues, pull the tweet up. She posted these tweets earlier, and it was just crazy. When I saw this, I couldn't believe it. That here she was on her morning walk, and she posted that that there was a Cheryl Cole that she said, while on my morning walk, let me read this here. In the Muller neighborhood, my DPS escort, who was forced upon me to track my every movement, threatened to arrest me. He lost me on the trail.
White men
about it and made
hate
a scene in front
black
of
women for their success, but they want to sleep with black women.
I remain undeterred by this intimidation tactic by House Republicans to have a 24/7 state police presence to intimidate me and my colleagues. This is also why I stand with my colleague Nicole Collier, who has refused to go along with this charade and is still on the House floor 24 hours later. Will not be intimidated by this. In history, we remember this. I mean, damn it. For Texas to be 61% people of color, and they literally want a congressional delegation that is more than 70% white is crazy. But I keep saying you can't have 61% people of color in Texas, but 61% of the voters are white. Black people and Latinos are going to have to turn out in massive
Black people and Latinos, we're going to do our part. We're going to do our part. Put it in the chat. Are you going to do your part? Anybody in here for Texas? Blacks and Latinos. Or you're going to do your part. Oh, my Latinos, don't let us down because you effed up the preacher's money when you voted for Donald J. Trump and you said you would not. Because you effed up the preacher's money this turn. Don't look at black people. We will not help you anymore. I will not be on my channel fighting for you anymore if you effed up the preacher's money again. So don't F up the preacher's money. Put your tithes in there and stop stealing out the plate.
Some major breaking news out of Texas as the Democratic State House minority
hit that like button
has introduced an amendment that would allow for the gerrymandered Republican map to go into effect only after Pam Bondi releases the Epstein files. This amendment would require the Attorney General to make the Epstein files available in an easily searchable digital format. And this is the files, all investigative materials, everything would have to be released in a digital format. So the Republicans in Texas are going to have to vote on this amendment. And that's what this is about, forcing them into a vote that makes them uncomfortable, that makes it political, and it's about something Trump promised he would do, and this could force it. And if they vote against this, it just shows that the Republicans don't want you seeing the Epstein files any more than Trump. So we'll see what happens today when they vote on
We'll
this.
see
So be
Friday,
sure to
y'all.
check back for updates.
Trump
Comment
gonna
what
try
you
to
think about
stop it
this.
because
Like,
he's a
share,
wussy.
let everyone know this is what's going on. And I'll see you back here for the 411. We've got some major breaking news out of Texas.
We're gonna see what the 411 is Friday, y'all, because you know Donald Trump gonna pull all kind of stunts because he's a stunt queen. He doesn't want MAGA to know the truth, but MAGA themselves are pedos. What do we expect? What do we expect? They too is nasty, like Donald J. Trump, and a vast majority are built up like Donald J. Trump, and a vast majority of them wear diapers, and a vast majority of them like to get their back blown out, and a vast majority of them be on Grindr. A vast majority of them like to put black eggplant in their mouths, but they hate black people. Nasty, nasty boys.
Loss for the Trump administration. Just in, a federal judge has just ruled that Donald Trump's lawyer, Alina Habba's appointment
Subscribe
as
to
special attorney
Midas
for the District of New Jersey
Touch
is unlawful.
Network
Judge
on
Matthew
YouTube.
Brand, writing in a 77-page opinion, said the executive branch used a, quote, novel series of legal and personnel moves to try to sneak Habba into the role of U.S. attorney. But in his words, quote, I conclude she is not lawfully performing the functions and duties of the office. The ruling says Habba has been exercising the powers of U.S. attorney
Habba is
without
whack
lawful
anyway.
authority since July 1st, meaning actions she took since then, including approving indictments, may be declared void. Judge Brand also
She is
disqualified
void.
Habba from prosecuting 2 criminal defendants who challenged her appointment. Bottom line, Trump's lawyer tried to play prosecutor and the court just slammed the brakes, calling her appointment
Another
unlawful
win.
and stripping her from ongoing cases. This is big, folks. Spread the word and listen to the Midas Touch podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify for more. A huge loss for the Trump administration.
Hey, y'all, have y'all been watching my shorts that I've been putting out? They are hilarious. If you have not, go check out my shorts. When you get off the live, not right now, but when you get off the live, go check out my shorts. And it's like bottoms up, bottoms up. It ain't talking about the drinks. I'm talking about Donald Trump. Bottoms up, bottoms up. He like to get that back end taken care of. Woo! He like to get it blown out. He like to get his back blown out real good. He like that eggplant. Let's see what Epstein think about him liking the eggplant.
You got Bundy, you got Patel, you got Bart. All of these people work for Trump. Okay? So if they're covering up for somebody, who do you think they might be covering up for?
So you think they're covering up for President Trump?
People look at all of us.
Come on, y'all. Hit the like button. Stop playing in my face. Hit the like button. That's Epstein's brother
A lot
talking.
of information. People who take the time and really investigate this thoroughly all come to the pretty much conclusion that maybe Trump was behind this.
Wow.
Maybe Jeff was killed to quiet him.
You think President Trump has something to do with
In my
Epstein,
opinion, I
your brother
do.
being killed?
I do, in my
wouldn't write that
opinion.
off. Because if you look at all of the evidence we have and all of the facts, not opinions, and all of the facts, that wouldn't
That's
be something
Epstein's
that
brother
would
talking.
dismiss.
I mean, that's an extraordinary thing to say, but there is zero evidence that Donald Trump had anything to do with your brother's death.
Well, somebody did.
His brother truly believes that Dunny Boy has something to do with Epstein being bye-bye. I don't put anything past Dunny. He will do anything for greed to stay out of the pen, even if he got to be bottoms up. Turn it up. Give it to somebody. Oh, who would want to hit that? Oh, God. I bet it's pale back there. Oh, and it's hanging out because his hemorrhoid is bad and he old and stale and wrinkled. Oh, my God. I could just puke thinking about Donnie. Oh, disgusting Donald Trump. More on
You may not
Texas.
understand gerrymandering. You may not understand redistricting. But I hope you understand lying, cheating, and stealing.
That's Trump.
This is what people do. People like Donald Trump.
He's
People
like
the
Satan,
Republican Party
steal,
in Texas.
unalive, and
They
destroy.
can't win. They cheat.
Yes. Donald Trump
The
is not a
problem
winner.
is, that doesn't stop in this room. That doesn't stop at just politics. You end up with elected officials who no longer care what you have to say, no matter where you live and what community you represent, whether you're black or Latino or white or Asian, it doesn't matter. They say nice things to your face. They say they care about you.
They don't.
And they take care of themselves. And they take care of their buddies. And they take care of their donors.
Nothing trickles down to
and they
us.
take care of their king. You may not understand gerrymandering. You may not understand...
MAGA definitely doesn't understand gerrymandering. Go look it up. Google. Google would be your best friend, MAGA, because Trump is not your friend. You call him your daddy, your pappy, he ain't claiming you. He don't even like you. Let's look at Pawpaw.
Due to unprecedented civil unrest, all forms of protest are now classified as acts of terrorism. This is not a test. This is not a tool.
Coward, traitor, liar, foe, grabber, tyrant, by the toe, fucker, fascist.
Due to unprecedented civil unrest, all forms of protest are now classified as acts of terrorism. This is not a test. This is not a tool.
Coward, traitor, liar, foe, grabber, tyrant, by the toe, fucker, fascist.
Coward, traitor, grab him by his toe. Him and his dirty little ho, ho, ho in a Merry Christmas. Yeah. Subscribe to Midas Touch Network, and I'm going to show you some more from them as well, okay?
News: Russia bombed the factory of an American company in Ukraine called Flex Limited with cruise missiles overnight in one of the largest aerial attacks
last
of the
night.
war. Putin is openly mocking Donald Trump after their summit in Alaska. Let me break it down quickly. Overnight, Russia unleashed one of its largest aerial attacks of the entire war, firing more than 570 drones and 40 missiles across Ukraine. Among the targets, a factory of an American company, Flex Limited, in western Ukraine, which is far from the front lines.
Hit the like button,
killed
please.
One person, injured at least 15 more, and set off a massive fire while hundreds of workers were inside. Ukraine's President Zelensky slammed the attack as terror against people, businesses, and normal life. He also called on allies to respond with harsher sanctions and tariffs. This comes just days after Putin met with Trump in Alaska to lay out these so-called peace terms that would hand Russia Ukrainian territory it does not even control. Zelensky says that Moscow is showing it has zero interest in real negotiations. Meanwhile, Ukraine hit back, striking a Russian oil refinery and testing a new long-range missile capable of reaching 3,000 kilometers into Russian territory. Donald Trump has not yet commented on the attacks.
He's scared of Putin.
We're going to follow this story and more.
He's
so
not
follow
going to
our
say
account
anything.
And listen to the Midas Touch podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify for more. Horrible news. Russia.
I'm going to tell you something. Donnie is not going to say anything to Putin about doing that to Ukraine. It was an American building. He's not going to say anything. Now, what he will do is put his mouth on Putin. He will. He would take those paper-thin lips and caress Putin real well. Sloppy, wet, and all. Slob on the knob like corn on the cob. Trump. So, professionals have determined that Trump speaks at a 4th grade level. It's no wonder so many Republicans think he's a genius. The MAGA Republicans think Donald Trump is a genius when he speaks on a 4th grade level. They're slow, he's slow. He's low IQ, MAGA's low IQ.
Psalm 45:4 says, "Ride forth victoriously on behalf of and justice." Some of us do not want to tell the truth because it interrupts our politics. And I am here to tell you right now that you cannot walk on a road of lies with Donald Trump and walk in truth with God at the same time. There is nothing more important that the church could be doing right now than tell the truth about Donald Trump. And I know that some of us are thinking, well, God must want this policy and this policy and this policy. And so therefore I need to cover up for him, or I need to pretend that this isn't happening, even though you know he is a felon, an adjudicated sexual predator, and a known liar. And it just doesn't work that way. We have to go forward in truth. It's the way that God works. And so it even says in one of the Apostle John's letters, he writes, "There is no greater joy for me than knowing that my children are walking in the truth." 45:4 says,
A pedo. Y'all know he's in Epstein files. Even though they tried to redact everything, he had, and Pam Bundy had, 1,000 FBI agents to go through the Epstein files and redact everything about Donald J. Trump. That's guilty. You're guilty, Donnie. Donnie is worried about going to heaven. You would never see heaven, Donnie. You dirty little girl. You would never see heaven. Ever, 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 ever. You look like a can of busted biscuits. That's what you look like, Donnie.
Trying to get to heaven if possible. I'm hearing I'm not doing well. I hear I'm
And
really
we don't
at the
care.
bottom of the totem pole.
Did the
But if I can get to heaven,
Is Donald Trump talking about it because he is
We don't care.
perhaps
Take a
realizing
lifetime
his
nap.
own
Never wake
mortality
up. We
because
don't care.
perhaps doctors are telling him things aren't looking good? Food for thought.
I want to try and get to heaven if possible. I'm
You're
hearing
not
I'm
gonna
doing
see
well.
heaven.
I hear I'm
You're
really
a
at
maggot.
the bottom of the totem pole.
Did the
But if I can get to heaven,
He
Is
would
Donald
never
Trump
get to
talking
heaven.
about it because
Donnie, boy, you're not getting to heaven. So prepare to go to hell, where you're going to burn eternally. Because you worked against God's chosen ones. You worked against blacks and browns. You're not getting to heaven. And they're going to destroy Alligator Alcatraz. You're not going to heaven, Donnie. It ain't happening. So get ready for hell. You are hell on earth. You're putting hell on the American people. That's what you're doing. You're a MAGA. We expect nothing, absolutely nothing different from you.
Is Trump okay? I'm going to show you a video that probably will make you wonder that too. Now, before we start, I understand that we can't expect a 79-year-old man to have the mental capacity of a 30-year-old man, but here we're talking about the President of the United States. So here he is, introducing the leaders of the European Union who had to accompany the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, to the White House meeting to ensure that President Zelensky would not be ambushed by the Trump administration like it was the last time he came to Washington. And this is what President Trump says when he introduces the President of Finland.
Listen carefully.
Who, by the way, Trump met
The man would be
last night
sitting
just a
right
few
in
months
front of
ago,
him,
the two of them
sitting
played
right
around
in front of
golf.
Donald Trump's
This
face,
is
and he
what
don't
Trump
see
has
him.
to say.
See now.
Stubb of Finland, and he's somebody that we're
Dementia, maybe.
Aside from the slurred speech, Trump is looking for Stu because, after all, if the guy came all the way to Washington, D.C. from Finland, he must be in the room with him. And finally, President Stu speaks up.
Oh, you look better than I've ever seen you look.
And I gotta say,
He was
President
right in his
Stu
face.
must have changed quite a bit since they last played golf, considering that this is the layout of the table. This is President Trump, and this is President Stu. He's right
What's
in
the
front of
excuse
them.
now,
We've
MAGA?
all known for a while that at 79, the President of the United States isn't super sharp, but this scene, it's a little cringe. Is Trump okay? I'm gonna show you a video that probably will make you wonder that too. Now, before we start, I understand that we can't expect a 79-year-old man to have the
You're
mental
right,
capacity
Queen
of a
Tia.
30-year-old man. But here, we're talking about the president.
It's ridiculous. MAGA will not own up that their leader, their savior, Donald Trump, their daddy, is old and senile and just may have dementia. He just may. Accept it. He's nothing. He's less than zero. You ever see the movie Less Than Zero? If you have not seen the movie Less Than Zero, you need to go watch it, MAGA. That's your daddy. And his son, Don Jr. That fits him perfectly. Don Jr., Less Than Zero.
A lot of amazing things. You saw the Azerbaijan. That was a big one going on for 34, 35 years with
He's having
Albania.
cognitive decline really bad.
Going
Listen
on
to
for
him.
years, and I got to know the heads, and I got to know them through trade. I was dealing with them a little bit. I said, why